Hello people, I'm Gage, and it looks like we're really close to the Switch 2's reveal. There's a rumor going around right now, or a leak, or whatever it is, saying that it will be announced, the Switch 2 will be revealed on Thursday this week, which is insane. That is so exciting. I'm so hyped. You might hear my mouse clicking. I'm clicking between a bunch of tabs on my computer right now, so sorry about that. But, yeah, there's a lot of rumors going around. It seems like the release date of this might be around May or June, from what I've heard, anyway. May or June. So, I'm pretty sure I predicted earlier in the year, or last year, I guess I have to say now, that I expected the Switch 2 to come out in June, or maybe May. I don't remember what I said. I said it's in one of the videos I did last year. One of the very few. Just check out one of the Switch 2 videos or whatever. But I said it might come out in June, and then they launch with Mario Kart 9, or 10, whatever they're going with. I've always just considered Mario Kart Tour as Mario Kart 10, because Nintendo themselves considers it Mario Kart 10, or Mario Kart Tour as Mario Kart 9, sorry. Yeah, that's really exciting. That's really so exciting. I don't know if Mario Kart will actually be a launch title for this, but, I mean, I'm kind of expecting it. It's Mario Kart 9. I mean, it's been a whole decade since Mario Kart 8 came out on the Wii U. That was in, like, 2014. It's 2025, and we've been playing the exact same Mario Kart game on consoles for a little over a decade now. It's very bad. So I'm pretty sure that Mario Kart 9 will be a launch title, and with how successful Mario Kart 8 Deluxe was on Switch, I don't see them doing anything other than Mario Kart 9 as a launch title, honestly. That's the biggest game that could be a launch title. Now, earlier in 2024, we heard rumors of Nintendo doing some kind of maybe up-resed port of Breath of the Wild, or like a remastered version of Breath of the Wild that runs in 4K or whatever. I don't know if they'd do that. I think they might just release the game with all the DLC physically for people who are getting it with a Switch 2, because this thing is backwards compatible. It has been confirmed. So, yeah, I don't know. So I went back and watched the reveal trailer of the Switch, and man, it's just going back and watching that. It was incredible. That reveal trailer that released in, October of 2016? That was incredible. That reveal trailer. If this trailer that they're doing matches that, that'd be really cool, because we'd see a tiny bit of gameplay, but it mostly focus on the console itself. And that is what we've heard. A part of this leak or rumor says it's not really going to focus on the games, it's going to focus on the hardware, which is a little disappointing. I've heard it's going to be pretty bare bones. And honestly, I kind of hope it's not like the original reveal trailer for the Switch, because we know what a Switch is now. You gotta think about this. The Switch was entirely new. The Switch was entirely new back then. It made no sense to people. They were like, oh, whoa, what is this? It's a hybrid console. Whoa, what? It was a new thing. It was a brand new thing that people haven't experienced yet. So, with how clear they were in what that console was in the reveal trailer was very cool. But I don't know if they can do that with this reveal trailer, because this reveal trailer is just gonna seem like a bigger Switch. I feel like it's gonna be disappointing in some ways. Maybe they'll actually talk about what the C button does. God, I hope so. Maybe this will actually just be focused on features of the system, like maybe the home screen UI, maybe what the C button does, the whole magnetic Joy-Con thing. It's gonna focus on features of the system physically. and maybe we'll get a later thing in like March or February that tells us about the system with its UI on the screen itself and on the system. We'll learn about some games. I'm expecting something like that, maybe more in March instead of February. But, you know, maybe we'll see something in February. I'm not entirely sure. What's weird is that the rumor is that they're going to reveal this on the day Donkey Kong Country Returns HD comes out, which is kind of weird. I didn't think they'd announce a console on the day a big game releases, because remember, they see this as a big game, and that's because of the whole theme park thing that they just did for Universal Studios and the Super Nintendo World thing in Japan. It's coming to the US soon, and unless it's already there, I don't know. I don't really pay attention too much to the theme parks, but they seem to care a lot about their theme parks. So the theme parks are kind of a big deal to them. We will see something. Maybe Donkey Kong is in the video, you know? Maybe he's in the reveal trailer in some way, plays some kind of part in it. Maybe someone's playing a new Donkey Kong game on the system, or maybe to explain backwards compatibility, they'll show Donkey Kong Country Returns HD, or maybe if they're going to explain how NSO will still work on this new system, they'll show Donkey Kong 64 gameplay, or Diddy Kong Racing, things that aren't on NSO, so it's like a soft announcement for those as well, which would get people even more hyped, I think. Yeah, this is very interesting. Honestly, I don't know if they are going to announce it this week. If they are going to announce it this week, this is the perfect week in this month to announce it. Next week, not happening. And you know, anything before this would be way too early in the year to announce a console, so this week is perfect for a Switch 2 announcement. Otherwise, I think, honestly, they would announce it mid-February. If they don't announce it this week, it's going to be around February, mid-February. Because they usually do Nintendo Directs and announcements and anything around the middle of the month. Just the beginning of the month is probably too much stuff going on for some people. You know, I guess the middle of the month is probably the best time to announce things, to show off games and stuff, and that's what they usually do. They reveal things in like the middle of the month. So yeah, this is the best week to announce this console, and I hope we see it this week. I am sick of waiting. I can wait 3 more days. I can't wait any longer than that. Okay, Nintendo, please. But yeah, that's it. I'm just really excited for this console. I really cannot wait to see what it's about, what the C button does, any weird gimmicky things. I want to see that. I do have a small wish list. I kind of hope that they do achievements for some games. Maybe they would add achievements to Switch 1 games through free updates or something. And if you do the achievements, you get platinum points, and then you can spend those on themes or on profile pictures and stuff, as you can usually already do. I don't know, I just think that's a pretty good idea, just to add achievements. Maybe it would only be for NSO members. They'd probably do something stupid like that, but, whatever, man. I'd take it. I'm pretty much always an active Nintendo Switch Online member anyway. And that is an interesting thing to bring up. With it being called Nintendo Switch Online, does that mean whatever they do after the Switch 2 will just be another Switch? Is this Nintendo's Apple era? Because they're turning into this iterative console kind of thing. Sort of like the PlayStation, I guess. PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, all the way up to 5. I guess I could just say PlayStation 4 and 5. And then they'll just add side versions to it, like the Switch 2 OLED, or the Switch 2 Lights, or whatever. That's probably going to be a thing, now that I think about it. Those will 100% be things once they're done selling the Switch, the original Switch. And honestly, I don't know how they're going to release this console with so many Switches out there. I think maybe they'll just stop selling some versions of the Switch. Maybe they'll stop selling the Switch OLED, stop selling the Switch Lite. They'd have to put a stop to Switch 1 at some point, because you look at a Switch, and the average consumer maybe doesn't watch these trailers or whatever, isn't really too much in the gaming world, just buys these consoles just to play a game every now and then. They're gonna look at this and they're gonna be like, oh, it's just a new version of the Switch. No, Nintendo needs to clearly say, this is a brand new system. I hope they do something to help with that in this reveal trailer, because I don't know. I think Nintendo is very scared of this being another Wii to Wii U situation where just like nobody had no idea what the Wii U was. Was it another accessory to the Wii? Because the Wii had a ton of accessories and it wasn't really clearly advertised that way. So hopefully Nintendo says things about this console that make it obvious that it's a brand new thing. And I know it's probably not going to be that big of a deal. I mean, PlayStation does it all the time. But here's the thing. PlayStation consoles look completely different from each other. You put a PS2 next to a PS5, you're gonna be like, they're completely different consoles. So, I don't know. But with the Switch, they look exactly the same. Almost exactly the same. They just added a button. They just added a single button on there. So, yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens. I'm sorry I've been rambling. I just really wanted to ramble on about the Switch 2 today. Because, you know, these rumors are coming out and I want to talk about them. You know, I don't really talk about leaks and rumors too much on the channel. You know, I try to steer away from those, for the most part. But it's rumored, and it's a pretty big rumor right now, and it seems like we're in the end times for the Switch 1, so I'm already calling it the Switch 1. Alright, well, I guess I'll see you guys on Thursday for the Switch 2 announcement? God, oh man. Expect a reaction video. It might be a little late, but expect a reaction video, because I am so freaking excited for this console. Better load times, please. And Tomodachi Life, make a port. Anyway, yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching me ramble. I'll see you guys next time.